Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and it's time for Future Man, Season 3, Episode 4, The Outlaw Wild Sam Bladden. Welcome, everybody. Let me take care of some business first, and we'll get to this. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, at the very end of this video, there's going to be a video that pops up here. Basically, what YouTube does is takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible. One of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up there just for you. Up here is going to be Dispatches from Elsewhere, the season and possibly series finale of Dispatches from Elsewhere will be up there. If you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, you can hit the bell down below here. It's a 50-50 chance of YouTube actually notifying you. But the best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com, where I've got my schedule for all my live streams happening up there. I change it out every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media as well. So Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. No tier set up as of yet on the Patreon. I also mirror that schedule over my Facebook page as well. And speaking of Facebook, there's a Facebook group page where you guys can post stuff amongst yourselves and chat amongst yourselves as well. All right, let's get to it. Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video you can comment down below in the comment section. Thank you, Viking Bitch, for the paddle. So as we left off, Josh found out the voice in his head was actually Bin Laden, and not the Bin Laden that we know. It's the nice Bin Laden. This is the one that J1 had gone back to Iowa State University and convinced Bin Laden showed him basically what he was going to do, and it horrified him so much that he basically doesn't believe in God anymore. He's a nice person, and he and J1, as we know, Nutface, ended up traveling through time until they got captured and put in the decathlon. And of course, Bin Laden escaped and became time-traveling Bin Laden. So that's what happened there. But he tells Josh that he can take him to Haven. It's a place, a utopia that he can take him to, and he's got the coordinates to it and gives them to Josh, and Josh puts it in the TTD. In the meantime, Wolf and Tiger are arguing as they normally do, because Tiger had just killed Whitey, the gigantic albino bear, and dumped the body basically in the middle of the square during Wolf's treaty that he had going on, that he was putting together. Oh, man. And of course, as they're arguing and walking away, the time cops have shown up along with the killing machine, and they've killed the entire fucking village. So, of course, Wolf and Tiger need to go and kill all the time cops. But in the meantime, they need to also go back and grab Josh so they can get the hell out of there. So this is an airing of grievances this episode. Everyone's getting their grievances aired. Tiger basically calls Wolf on his shenanigans. He is out there. Basically, he wants to see his name in lights. And he admits this finally. He even says he has a flag. He goes, I just want to get a flag out there. And his flag looks suspiciously like something that we've seen from Game of Thrones. I kind of like that. It was pretty funny. It was the wolf head and on a green background. He goes, yeah, I wanted to work the resistance colors in, which was hilarious. And then he also calls Tiger on her shit because she loves killing, and she's become even more prone to killing things and loves murder. In the meantime, Susan finds Bin Laden and Josh, of course, and he's not there to kill them. Basically, he tells Josh, he goes, have you ever wondered why Bin Laden is in your head? How he can, how he could talk to you all this time? And basically we find out that he has Josh's ear inside another room in the cabin in this gigantic web. It's a temporal oral web. And that's how he's talking into that ear. And he had sliced it off one of the Joshes before he killed him in Haven. That's what got him kicked out of Haven. He basically got upset at the Josh that came into Haven with all the time rogues. And as Bin Laden said, they did not follow the same morals and values that he and Josh had. And so he was upset by this. And he basically, you see his fanatical leanings happen at that point. So Josh is pretty pissed off, doesn't want anything to do with bin Laden, and goes to fire off a warning shot. And of course, his warning shot ricochets off a couple different things and hits bin Laden square in the head, killing him. This is at the time that, and in the meantime, all this is happening. Of course, Tiger and Wolf are fighting the time cops. Wolf is taking on the killing machine, while Tiger is out in the woods playing Rambo, essentially just killing everybody. And Wolf does not have the best line in this episode. It's actually Tiger this time around. And the one that made me laugh the most was she ends up stringing up one of the time cops. And as she and Wolf are talking, blood starts dripping down onto Wolf's face. She goes, "I made it rain blood." Oh. And it was just the way she said it. She kind of had a little orgasmic "oh" at the end there. I started fucking laughing. No matter how many times I've seen that one, it just makes me laugh. And she has all these little pithy kind of one-liners, like someone falls into a pit and of stakes, and impales themselves. She goes, "Well, that one really stuck the landing." Just really bad puns, of course. And Wolf, trying to go up against the killing machine, and he gets hit by an errant ice cream cart that comes flying out of the sky. So remember, all the timelines are now converging on each other too because of the big suck, and shit is just dropping out of the sky from other timelines. And of course, just before he can attack the killing machine with the killing machine's own sword, he gets hit with an ice cream cart, and then the killing machine tends to beat the shit out of him. Yeah. So Tiger and Wolf get away from them after they kill all the time cops, but the killing machine is tracking them too. They go looking for Josh, and they find him in the cabin with the dead bin Laden and Susan. And Susan basically says, "Hey, I'm not here to kill you. If the network knew I was here, I'd be dead as well. All I want you to do is find Haven, find the time rogues. Here's some geolocation devices. Set those off. We'll come running, get you, and we'll get the hell out of here. And you'll be free." And Josh says, "That's great." He goes, "I just have one thing to ask of you. If we do this, and everything is said and done, can you wipe my mind completely? Like eternal sunshine kind of thing." And Susan's like, "Yeah, we can do that." And Tiger and Wolf are kind of upset, saying, "What, you don't want to remember us at all?" And he goes, "No, my life's been fucking horrible since all this stuff happened." He goes, "I just want to go back and live with my parents and be done with this." Of course, a grown man saying, "I want to live with my parents." So one last time jump, of course, to do this. And just as a killing machine, and I love the killing machine going through the forest, by the way, and tracking Josh's tears. First he's tracking the pus, but then he's also tracking the tears all over the place, and you're seeing through the killing machine's eyes, and you see how they climbed up the last little bit of the cliff, and you see Tiger and Wolf's handprint side by side, just as one little trail going up, and you see Josh's as all scrambling up the side. I mean, it's just everywhere, and I was laughing my ass off on that one. And so just before the killing machine blows up the cabin, they TTD out of there and end up at Iowa State University in the 90s. And as Josh says, "Fucking bin Laden." And that's where we leave off on the episode. Some good shit. I mean, it really is. Everyone gets again to air out their grievances at this point. And we find out that no one's happy with each other because of they've all kind of changed on this journey. We've realized that they've changed on this journey. Josh wants nothing to do with what's happened, up to this point. He just wants to forget all of it and go back home. Tiger and Wolf, Tiger just wants to kill shit at this point. She's really, really good at it. And Wolf just wants to see his name in lights. He wants to have his own country, if you will. So that's where we leave off. I know where this all goes to because I've seen the rest of the season, and it's pretty good. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Hopefully everyone's enjoying, the episodes. If you guys have gone through it already, has everyone already kind of gone through the entire season already? Or are you kind of going episode by episode? How you guys doing this one? Yeah. Everyone needs to go with their talents, fighting or fucking. Exactly. And I love how Wolf even got a name drop in there in this episode too. He goes, "That guy's a machine," and not like not like how I called Stallone a machine. I just fucked up that entire line. This guy's a real machine. Oh man, yeah, everyone binged it. Yeah, I did as well. I mean, I tried not to binge as well, and I just couldn't do it. I had to go through and finish it off. It's fun actually going through it again anyway and seeing how they do all these episodes, and it's actually really good. They do a good job of this. It's fun. It's not as good as season one, definitely, but then again, what show is? Season one was fresh. It had a different premise. It was really fucking funny. Season one, and again, still to this day, my favorite episode is the James Cameron episode for the Cameronium. That just makes me laugh no matter how many times I've seen it. So yeah, I agree with the Apple Crow. It's great, and it's 30-minute episodes, and you can watch it over and over again. And it's sci-fi, it's comedy, um, and it's got all these little references to sci-fi in there. Yeah, the goo, I love the medical goo to take care of Josh's wound, and also I don't know why Wolf was using it. He had it all over his body, but maybe just because of the beating that he took from the killing machine. How did we not see the Cameronium coming? I don't know. I really don't. Yeah. So good stuff. Just really fucking funny stuff. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the rest of it, to doing the rest of it, I should say, I'm actually having fun with these to go through episode by episode, and that's what it deserves, quite honestly. Mufinobi says, "We peer pressured you, Penn. It's fine. Give in." Yeah, I even told everyone, I said, "Yeah, go ahead and watch the entire thing if you need to. Don't wait on me on that." But yes, we are halfway through the season. There's only 4 more episodes left. And then after that, it's goodbye, Future Man, forever. Too bad. But it's worth it. It really is worth it. It's a good ride. So what else do I have going on this week? I'm off tomorrow and Thursday. That's right. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday this week. Yay. Friday, I'm back for a doubleheader. I've got Harley Quinn at 6. These are Pacific Standard Times, by the way. And I've got Star Wars: The Clone Wars at 7. Saturday is Saturday Morning Blast Off. We're taking the genre news of the weekend. Any other genre stuff you guys want to talk about, and talk about it as long as the stream holds up. I just saw it just kind of glitch right there, especially when I just said, hopefully the stream holds up. And Sunday, of course, is the season finale of Westworld. That's right. The season finale of Westworld is on Sunday. On Monday, Is It Worth My Time makes an appearance. It comes back. And what do we have on Is It Worth My Time? Picard. That's right. The CBS All Access series, Picard, is what I'm going to be covering. It's going to be fun. And then, of course, Tuesday, we wrap back around again to Future Man, the final season of Future Man. Mufinobi says, "We don't deserve Bithoulkas. Sometimes we don't want him, but we don't deserve him. Some play hard to get. I play hard to want." That's how it is, Mufinobi. Yeah. Yes, the Clone Wars final 2 episodes are going to be awesome. It is. Oh, you know what? Actually, I take that back. So, Is It Worth My Time is not going to be on Monday the 4th. I take that back. That is going to be Clone Wars on Monday the 4th. Shit, I just had a brain fart on that one. So I take that back. Next Monday is Clone Wars. It's the series finale of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Thank you for reminding me, Apple Crow, or Movie Fanobi. Movie Fanobi did that. There we go. So is it worth my time? I will do that on Wednesday. How about that? Just since I said I was going to do it anyway, I'll do it next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Does that make sense? It'll be on the schedule. You'll see it. But it is going to be Picard because it's been a long time coming on Picard. That one needs to, there needs to be some airing of grievances on that one. I can't believe I watched it either. Yeah. Well, I didn't take my first steps into a darker world. That took place a long, long time ago, Movie Fanobi. But I did take a step into further insanity. That's where it was at. And as Penn has put up there, you can check out my schedule for all my live streams at suspendedfanimation.com, or also my links to all my social media are as well. Da, 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 da. There you go. So it's been kind of fun this week. Recently, I've been doing Zoom meetings with people at work, and where I've had to lead them because I'm doing stuff for work, and I have this background. And everyone's like, "What the?" And I'm like, "I do a podcast on the side. This is what I have. This has been building up over a year. I used to own a comic book store, blah 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 blah." And I kind of have to preface that. And everyone's like, "Oh, that's cool." So that takes about 5 minutes out of my, Zoom meetings, and then I get into it. I've thought about, kind of just doing the generic, background of Zoom where they kind of, put a different background behind you, but I just don't want to. Apple Crow says I started watching the documentary on Galaxy Quest and turned it off when they interviewed Damon Lindelof about Trek. Oh my god. Yeah. There's still a book that I've been reading about. Remember he was part of that what was that George Clooney movie, Tomorrowland. There we go. So Damon Lindelof was also part of that script. Big surprise on that one, why it crashed and burned. Yeah. So he wrote actually a book with Brad Bird about tomorrow. It was supposed to be about before Tomorrowland. And there's some parts of it that are good, and there's some parts of it that are bad. I mean, I got it from Barnes and Noble for like $2, and it's sitting around here someplace, and I still haven't finished it as of yet. That's how bad it was. It's in various states of every now and then I find it again. I'm like, oh yeah, and I start reading again. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember why. Well, now I'm torn between a rock and a hard place. So that doc was really good. It's worth a watch, really. Viking Bitch. Okay. I watched The Kitchen is what I watched, which was what's her name? Melissa McCarthy and Tiffany Haddish and the woman from what's that red cloaked movie? The one that's on Hulu about The Handmaid's Tale. There we go. Set in the 70s and all that, about the Hell's Kitchen mobs, Irish mobs, and all that kind of stuff. Wow, that's all I can say. I was badly acted. Really, really, I can see why it didn't make the money. Yeah, but Damon Lindelof. That is the showstopper right there, Apple Crow. Yeah, but it's Damon Lindelof. All right. I'm not going to let this devolve any further than I already have. I'm just going to get you guys out of here. Thank you, everybody who joined me tonight in the chat. Thank you if you made it this far in the video. And again, remember, if you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video at the very end of this. And if you like that, hit the subscribe button down there. So like, share, and subscribe down there. Up here is going to be Dispatches from Elsewhere this season, and possibly series finale of Dispatches from Elsewhere. Hit the bell if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next. Best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com, take a look at my schedule and all the social media links that are up there. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to let you guys go for the night. Stay safe out there, And until Friday, that's right, all the way to Friday, 2 days from now, I'll see you then. So until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, oh, I almost forgot one goddamn thing about Future Man. The reason why they found them, or how the time cops found them, wasn't because of Wolf this time. It was actually because of Tiger. Tiger pretending to be a man. She was pretending to be a trapper, and a male trapper at that, because she got tired of having to kill all the trappers that were sexually harassing her and trying to rape her. So there was a book that was written about her, and it was the finest pre-feminist book, as Susan said, ever written. That's what tracked them down to her. And so it was actually Tiger's fault this time that we actually the time cops found her. And the white bear, yes. There we go. That was the final thing. I was actually going to mention that in the sign off. I completely forgot about it. I had it in my notes, but I don't have my glasses on. Thanks, everybody. I will see you on Friday. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may forget to put a big piece of information in your podcast and fuck up everything altogether. Thanks, everybody. I will see you on Friday. Have a good rest of the week. Stay safe and, have fun at home. Thanks, everyone. Good night.